Hi everyone, how are you doing? I am here to tell you my 2021 goals in terms of cosmetics and makeup, and especially project panning. And some of these, if you watch my videos, you will not be surprised with, and if you don't watch my videos, hi! Welcome, my name is Julie. I'm excited that you're here. Let's go through it. I've only set 8 goals for myself this year. It's a little bit smaller than I normally do. I normally set 10 to 15 goals, but this year I think I just really want to focus in on what's going on in my life and in my makeup collection. And because of the pandemic, we're seeing that possibly next summer vaccines will become available for everyone, and I know that will probably change my makeup usage if I don't have to wear a mask anymore. But now that masks are here for the foreseeable future, and I don't seem to be wearing a whole lot of face makeup, I didn't do too much with face makeup, which takes out a lot of my collection. It takes out, a lot of bronzer, a lot of blush, a lot of foundation. I went pretty easy on myself with the face products, so let's get to it. Let's show you what let's tell you. I'm not going to be showing any products on this because I feel like that's repetitive to my other videos, so if you need to see products, click on some more videos so you can hang out with me and giggle with me and have a good time and just talk about makeup a little bit. I feel like I'm the average girl makeup. Maybe clearly I know a little bit more than the average person, but it's not like I'm super artistic with it. It's not that. My first goal deals with my tiny pans. You guys know this is a project pan that I'm doing with Fantastic Ladies. I've identified 3 very small palettes / quads that I want to use up, and that is what I'm going to do. So my first goal is to finish 3 of the tiny Ulta pans in that first quad, that gray smoky quad. The dark purple I don't plan on using up, but when I hit pan on it, I am going to roll it out of that project. So I want to finish 3. I want to finish the white, the matte gray, and then the shimmer gray, and then I want to hit pan on that purple, and I will call that project well done. And then, so for the next one, for the Smashbox palette that I've got in there, I want to hit pan on 4 of the shades, and I want to finish 4 of the shades. If I can do that, I feel like I've had an amazing year with eyeshadow. That basically would take out 2 palettes from my collection, which I would be so stinking excited about. Now they are both neutral palettes. They're something that, I used lid shades a little bit faster than those, but I figured that I've got the most of the matte browns, matte grays, the crease shades. So get those finished and out of here, and that is basically my goal there. Now, you guys know I put a Tarte palette in as well. I just want to get some use on it. If I get to actually use it, if I finish all of my eyeshadow goals and I get to use that one, I feel like I've had a banner year. But it's only the first month, so I'm kind of setting myself up to use up 2 with a 3rd one as a high goal. So in terms of face products, you guys know that I mentioned I don't really want to do too much with it. So I kind of grabbed the low-hanging fruit, and that's what I want to focus on. First and foremost, the Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers. I want to finish it completely. I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm going to be filming a face palette use up thing. So I'm going to be filming the intro, that's what I was talking about. Forgot the word for intro. I'm going to be filming pan that face palette intro here pretty soon. That's going to be in it. I want to finish that pans so bad. I'm so close to it. Half the palette is done, and it's time to use the other half. In particular, I really want to focus on the bronzers. I did repot a highlighter in there, and there was already a highlighter in there. I'm not as concerned about those 2 because, again, if I'm wearing a mask, I don't want a highlighter to hit my mask line. That just seems ridiculous, doesn't it? So that is not something I'm going to focus on, but I'll explain a little bit more in there. But I basically want to declutter that palette at the end of this year. I've used it now for 2 full years. And it's time. It's time to get those bronzers out. They're beautiful bronzers, don't get me wrong, but after 3 years, you'd think they would go away. Go away. Just use them up. So yeah, that's one. For face powders, I did put a goal for face powders because I've got a lot of these loose, mini, super tiny, tiny, tiny face powders, the size of a quarter, and I've got 5 of them. And my goodness, does one ever need that much face powder? Because I also have full sizes. But I grabbed all these minis for some reason, when they were on the 100-point perks from Sephora, and I got it as a birthday gift. I just like apparently hoarded these things. So I want to use those up. They're just basically, they're creating a mess in my makeup collection. They do not sit nicely with each other. So I'm going to try and use up 5 of those this year. So try to use 5, you know, powders. That's a lot, I think, but I have a feeling this is going to be my first summer in Tennessee. It is going to be hot here. Like hot and humid, and I'm going to need some powder to like fix my face. I know I'm just going to be sweating and sweating and sweating, so I'm hoping to use some of those powders, you know, so I don't sweat my face off this summer. In particular, like I sweat a lot on my forehead, so I'll probably like be bringing some of those powders to work so I don't like, you know, glisten all the way. But yeah, so I want to use up 5 of those. I think that's gonna be a challenge goal for me. Like that's gonna be really hard. But they are small, and I've never actually used a small powder, so I don't know how much is really in there, but I think I should be able to get through that. Like I feel like that's something I should be able to do relatively easy, because that's using one every 2 months. That's how I kind of thought about it. It's like, can I use that in a month? I should be able to use that in a month. I just need to remember. Do you remember that game, by the way, where you're like having people look at this? I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to show you the size of it. Okay, I don't even know what that means. I'm not hip and cool. I feel like that was such like a teenage thing, and I was in my 30s, and I was just like, I don't know what people are doing. When it becomes so uncool, I don't know what 20-year-olds are doing anymore. Okay, so then with my nail polish, oh hey nail polish, how you doing? Isn't that beautiful? I love the shade. Okay, I have 183 nail polishes already in my collection. I'd like to bring that down to 170, and that's gonna be challenging. I've never used up 13 nail polishes in a year. But I figured, let's set myself a goal, and I think I've traditionally used up like 6 to 9 polishes, so I think it's going to be a bit of a stretch. You guys know I have this rolling nail polish project pan going on, and so I do have some use on polishes already. I haven't finished any yet in 3 months, but neither here nor there. Hopefully I use up 13. I don't know, I just thought maybe 1 a month is something I could do. I do need to stop biting my nails. I'm hoping this will like convince me to stop biting my nails. My nails are already looking a little bit better. You can see I'm not bleeding anymore, so that is good. Even my bad hand, this is my bad hand, I'm not bleeding anymore, so that's a good sign, and hopefully that will continue. Keep fingers crossed for me on that one. If you want to see more nail polish videos, by the way, leave it down below. I was kind of thinking about doing another nail polish challenge. You guys know I did that 100 nail polish challenge last year, and I was kind of thinking about doing the same thing this year, but as you can see, I have less than 200 polishes now. Would you be interested in that? Would you not be interested in that? There probably will be some repeats, you know, like maybe 1 or 2 or 10 repeats in nail polish colors. If you're interested, I'd want your opinion. Thanks. Okay, let's talk lip products, because I've got a lot of lip products. I'm hoping that the advent calendar, which you just saw me open, I'm filming the same day, see the outfit change? Nope, same thing, same day. The advent calendar will help me. I'm going to be testing 24 lip products there. I'm also going to be using up lip products in my Project Pan lip products, which I've got 36 lip products in that one. But really, I have too many of them. I'm starting the year off with between 245 and 250 lip products. I think there's some missing out in the world. But I want to get to 225. That is a 10% decrease. So I basically want to go from 250 to 225, get rid of 25 lip products. Basically, the idea behind this number, I thought really hard about what I wanted this number to be, is I wanted to clutter 50% of the lip products that are in my advent calendar, just as like a mental note, like, hey, if you're going to keep this one, like maybe get rid of the next one, as well as use up 15, oh, it's going to be so hard, use up 15 lip products in my lip project pan. That is more than 1 a month. I did put some minis in there to help me out with my goal with that, but that is so many lip products. But I think I could do it. Like, I think I actually can do that one because I have so many minis in. So we'll see what ends up happening in like the long run, but I'm hoping it works out for me. So fingers crossed on that one. My last goal, this deals with something that I learned in 2020. You guys know, well, I didn't talk about it on this channel, but personally I did go through like a little budgeting journey in 2020. I worked retail, so it's it wasn't possible to work during the COVID shutdowns because you couldn't go shopping. But then I moved here to the United States and I am back in retail as of right now, if they don't get shut down again. My state, Tennessee, doesn't seem to be shutting down, so hopefully my job is safe, but I do want to make sure I watch what I spend at Ulta since I work there, and it's like, whew. So, you guys know I've been doing this Dave Ramsey financial peace plan. He really emphasizes paying everything in cash, so I'm going to be trying really hard to spend $50 a month. Sorry, not 15. That would really be impossible. That's like a mascara. $50 a month. Now, for Christmas, I did give myself a little bit of a bonus. I gave myself $100 to spend around Christmas time on makeup. So that leaves a total of $650 for the year 2020 to spend on makeup and skincare and hair care, which is a lot. It's a lot of money, but it's also not a lot of money in terms of Ulta spending. I've seen people drop that in a single transaction, and I just need to be careful and think about what I'm spending and why I am spending it, and what do I actually need and what do I want, and also take advantage of things that Ulta does for me, as well as its other employees, things like gratis or things like contests and those discounts that they give us. So just things I need to focus on, how to best use my money wisely. The idea is wisely and intentionally, right? So $650 is my goal. I'm hoping I stick to it. We'll see what ends up happening. I think I can do it because I was very, very close last year to that number. Ooh. I just think the hardest part about 2021 is now that I work at Ulta. You know, last year I spent $616 on makeup. I'll round up to $617 because there was some change in there, but I didn't work at Ulta the entire time. But about a fourth of that did happen while I was at Ulta. So we'll see what ends up happening. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I wrote down the goal. I'm going to really keep track of it in my makeup rehab, $50 a month. The only cash in my wallet is what I can spend on cosmetics. So, and I think I can do it. I think I've got enough back stuff, enough things to keep me interested. I just hope that there's not too many releases I'm really interested in. So far, you know, I'm filming this the second week in January. There's not too many releases I'm interested in. But spring always gets me. Like, there are 2 times that always get me in makeup, and it's the spring/summer launches as well as the holiday collections. So we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching with me. Those are my 8 goals. I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know what you're trying to accomplish this year. I'm just trying to keep myself accountable, and I look forward to having you help me do that. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below what your goals are. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Happy panning. Bye.